What's happening, everybody? I want to come to you with another video about credit. Again, I want to appreciate everybody who have subscribed to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Make sure you comment if you got anything to say about this video. So today I want to talk about being a slave to the credit system. I've done it time and time again. Credit goes up and credit goes down. My principle is that credit is there for a purpose. It's there when you need it. If you want to maintain a good credit score, first thing you need to do is you got to have a lot of money. You got to have money to pay on your credit, and you got to have money to take care of credit, because these things go up and down just like the stock market does. A lot of people aren't ready to build their credit, and there's some reasons for that. They may not have cash flow. They may not even have a job. I know I may be throwing a wrench in a lot of people's business. You don't always have to have your credit together all the time, because if you don't have yourself set up to where you can go buy a car or go buy a house, all you're really doing is maintaining. And sometimes the maintenance that you're putting in to keep your credit where it is, it's taking a strain on anything that you really want to do in life. I've been through that. I bought multiple houses. My credit has gone up and down. And a lot of times when it's time to get my credit ready, I got time to do that. I got the cash flow to do it. But often everybody doesn't have it. Taking care of your credit all of the time, it may keep you from investing. It may keep you from saving. And that's not always a good thing. Keep that in mind. People say, get your credit together and then we can start investing. That's not always true. It's ways to invest with the cash that you got on hand. And if you begin investing, you can always do that simultaneously with taking care of your credit. I personally think that the best way to do it is to create a nest, a place where you got a lump sum of money that you can use for emergency. Oftentimes, part of the reason that we had to use credit was because of the emergency. The credit card that you got that's got a $500 limit, you probably had to pay an insurance balance or something else on it, or you took advantage of the money that was there for something that you really didn't need. But if you had that threshold of money sitting aside on hand, cash $500, you could have used that money to take care of that. Then your credit would still be in good shape. I think cash on hand is more important than that. You got to be able to save and invest at the same time. Then you can work on your credit. Give yourself a cushion. I'm just real passionate about that because I've been through this ups and downs. It's like the stock market. A lot of businesses and entrepreneurs are saying, hey, we can work on your credit. We can do this with your credit. Well, does your credit really need the help? That's the question that you really got to ask yourself. Ask the person that's trying to get you to work with their credit system, can I do this with cash on hand? And then they're going to try to find a reason to say, hey, if you had the cash on hand, you would have took care of your credit. And I'm like, yeah, that's the truth. And that's really the point. I would rather learn how to save and put the money towards something going forward as opposed to jumping into some credit system that's always continuously cycling. It's always going to happen. Credit is going to move up and down. And sometimes I think people just hold on for dear life to just keep that credit score where it is. And it's like, no. The point is to actually produce more cash flow. Do that first. Then you can take care of your credit. I think one important thing that a lot of people don't do is they won't pay cash for a car. That's a prime example. I'm probably going to have to do a video about that because that's one of those things that really hurt your credit. Because your car note is on your credit, your insurance is on your credit. Spend $3,000 and go get a car. Again, you would have to save to do that. That's becoming a slave to the credit system if you're going to buy a $10,000 car and you got a $200 car note and you miss a payment. Slave to the credit system. It's a continuous cycle. I would rather drive a bucket, have my credit just dormant, and be all right with just paying the insurance on it. It's simple. Then I can create cash flow or a savings or invest. The credit system is just another threshold where you got to be a slave to it if you want to constantly be working at it. It's almost like going to the gym multiple times. You want to save, you want to invest, and you got money that you're going to spend. And the truth is that it's difficult to take care of your credit when you're trying to pull money from each one of those aspects. I'm passionate about this. I bought multiple houses. I bought multiple cars. All of these different notes really just put you in a position to say, hey, I think it's a lot easier if I pay cash for stuff. Pay cash for furniture. Pay cash for the things that depreciate in value. These are the things that actually take money out of your pocket. For me, the credit system is for things that are like houses, schooling, and yes, transportation. Yes, you do need to use credit for it. I agree with that. But at the same time, if you hustle enough to put yourself in a position to try to spend cash for a car, you find yourself in a whole lot better position. That's just me being passionate about how I feel about finance and credit. Give me some comments and feedback about how you feel about it. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate you. Take care and God bless. Peace.